Happy Monday, Coast Life, and not just any Monday, the start of a new month, and we're post-Oscars Monday, hence our fancy fits that we have going on here. We're your hosts. I'm Leah Rizzo.
I'm Charlie Sokaitis, and she's right, your eyes don't deceive you. We are dressing a little up today because the Oscars were last night, and we've got some opinions about that. Leah, I want to start with you just overall. How'd you feel about the broadcast? What did you think about the takeaways?
I thought it was pretty good. It was good, clean fun for the Oscars, which it feels like it's kind of been a minute.
You know what it did? I thought Conan, as the host,
he did really, really well.
Was as good a host for the Oscars or for an award show as we've had for any award show in maybe the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
I really thought he struck the right tone between giving the crowd a little bit of a tough time here and there, but then also being self-deprecating, celebrating Hollywood. I really thought that he had a nice mix there.
I thought so too. I thought it was one of the better dressed Oscars as well that we've seen in a while. You know I'm going for the fashion. I figured I would just be the red carpet / Ariana Grande's ruby red dress that she wore for their performance as well.
Couple things I took away fashion-wise. Number one, big fan of what Timmy Chalamet was wearing yesterday, the all orange. And this is something that both my wife and I have been noticing lately, especially with the men. A lot of brooches, a lot of accessory jewelry seems to be in style right now, and I kind of like it. It's something different. I've not seen that before, but really in the last year or so, that's started to get a lot more play.
I really feel like it should, because I think, I don't know about you or how you feel about men's attire, but I feel like it is hard to give it that kind of pizzazz, because at an award show, you're pretty much just wearing a tux. Yeah. And there's not as much that you can do to kind of play around with hair, makeup, accessories.
Short of having like a pattern on the tux and going wild in that way, it is a good way to kind of jazz it up and do something different. I've been a fan of it, and so is my wife. So it's something that I noticed with a number of the people there. Chalamet himself had the little the little brooch thing in the middle, but you see a lot of people with them on the lapels. Something that seems to be trending in that direction.
I think men should play more with fashion and accessories like that. So maybe maybe we'll see some more of that heading into 2025 for we peasants.
Now the big winner last night was Ayreonna. It won a number of awards. It got Best Movie, Best Director, Best Actress,
all of the things.
Editing, a couple other things as well. So really the big winner coming away. For you guys at home, you got to let us know, because I know Leah and I are both here. I'd only seen a couple of the actual major nominated films. I need to see Ayreonna. I've been meaning to do it, but it's almost felt a little like homework. Haven't quite gotten to it yet. Yeah. But that is the big winner. I wonder if it's going to now get a big surge after getting the victory, because really the only two that I had seen, I saw Conclave, and obviously I've seen Dune 2, big fan of that one. What about you? Had you seen any of these movies? I think a lot of our folks at home. I saw Wicked as well, so I have seen Wicked.
But I really think that was the only one. Like, I have not been to and enjoyed the movies in a very long time. I feel like last summer was the big one for me with the Barbie movie and all of those. But I feel like typically when it comes to the Oscars, I'm always late to the party and watching those nominated films and the winning films as well.
Well, don't feel bad about that. I think that that's a pretty typical place for a lot of people to be. One of the big wins to me was the director of Ayreonna. I thought he made a great case for movies in general. He came out and said, hey, we need to have longer theatrical runs in the theater. Movies are important. They're still made to be seen on the big screen. And I also think in today's day and age, one of the things great about going to a movie, it does force you to get off your phone. Yes. Because if you watch the movies at home, it's pretty easy to
It's too tempting. It's way too tempting to kind of pick up and be distracted. And I feel like sometimes too, even just our TV watching habits, you'll put something on that you've seen so that you can scroll and so you can optimize
specifically for that
multi-screen watching. But I love going to the movies, and I feel like I definitely have to kind of get back out there. I'm hoping for the summertime. Usually Tuesdays are discount movie days at a lot of our local theaters, so something to keep in mind.
Well, now I want to talk about, we've talked about some of the good here, right?
Yes.
There's a lot of good. I really do think it was the best Oscars telecast that they've had in some time. And again, I think Conan was a big part of that.
I think he was too.
Not everything worked last night. Now I do want to get to that. Beginning with Hulu. Hulu stopped running towards the end of the broadcast. We actually missed the big award because my wife and I were watching it on Hulu and it cut out before the big award. You can't do that on a big night.
Do that. No, that's a big one.
So that one was clearly the biggest loss. I don't know if everybody had that experience, but it's what happened to my wife and I last night. Number 2, I didn't get at all what was going on with the James Bond thing.
I thought that was weird too.
So I know that Amazon has recently just wrestled away control from the family, the Barclays, who've controlled it forever and been really had to say who gets to be James Bond, who's going to write the movies, who's going to direct them. They've now just had that kind of wrestled away by Amazon. So I don't know if that was like a goodbye to them, a hello to Amazon.
Don't know.
But what I do know is that the performances weren't awesome.
Doja Cat, always a weird choice. She looked great, but she's always a weird choice because that's her whole thing.
Seemed like she was hitting the notes that went along with the song. It was this long 3-song thing. And it's not like there's a Bond movie coming out this year.
That's what I also thought was weird. I was like, did I miss something? Because I didn't think there was a James Bond movie coming out. So maybe it was like a weird...
I don't totally know what the impetus was there. Yeah. The other thing that I was sad about, I said I've seen Dune 2. That's one of the bigger movies that I have seen this year. I'm worried that they're doing to Dune 2 what they kind of did with Lord of the Rings, where they're saving till the third one to hand out a bunch of the big awards.
Yeah.
But I don't know that the third one will necessarily be as good as the second one. And I wish that it had gotten a little bit more love because to me, that was the best movie of the year.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think a lot of Dune fans would agree with you there. And I actually have to get around to watching Dune as well. But I tend to fall into that. I want to read the book before I see the movie. But I actually think on this one, I want to see the movie before I read the books. Because I feel like you kind of get to watch the movies just clean slate. You don't know the source material. You can watch it through less biased eyes.
Well, and also I think with the Dune movies specifically, it's so visually stunning that it really does add a layer to the story. Like there's just a couple shots where you watch it and go, that's grade A top shelf filmmaking. And so for that alone, it's worth it whether you have or haven't read the books. I think that it really is incredible. I was a much bigger fan of the second Dune movie than the first one, story-wise, but both of them are beautiful movies.
I love that. And I think that's what I kind of miss from cinema these days are a lot of sort of set builds, which I think was Wicked's one thing that they won with the set and the costumes. But I think that's where I get kind of salty when you've got a lot of CG animation infused in there. And I'm like, just hire makeup artists and costumers.
And competent movie people.
Yes.
We have a ton of them.
Yes.
One of the funny jokes that Conan had was that no AI was used in the making of this show. Child labor was, though. I thought it was, a witty kind of way to put it together.
No, I thought so too. But I think, that's one of my biggest gripes with some of the live action remakes of the Disney films that have been happening is that you've got such an opportunity to make these iconic and beautiful costumes. And it feels like they're just not quite taking it. Like if you can go see the show on Broadway and you can see these incredible puppeteers and all this amazing stage work, and then when you translate it to a film and it visually falls flat.
They can just kind of snap their fingers with the CGI machine and kind of do it.
I'm like, I didn't need to see blue Will Smith. I wanted to see Will Smith in a really sweet blue costume.
Blue Will Smith is something that we all have to live with for the rest of time.
That's what I'm saying.
So all in all, I felt like the Oscars on the whole was a big win. I really thought it celebrated Hollywood in a way that the award shows haven't effectively done the last few years.
I felt the same way.
So if you didn't see it, you can still go back and look at some of the stuff, or if you're online, you can see a lot of the clips. I thought it was worth checking out, and I give it like a solid A. There's things that didn't work, but overall a win.
I thought overall it was good to see that again. I feel like people haven't cared about the Oscars in a really long time because the award shows have fallen a little flat.
All right, well, we're going to get a little less stuffy now.
Yes.
We're going to transition out of our outfits.
I think next year we should do the Coasties, but for now we are going to get to Coast Life. Let's see what's coming up today on the show. We are spreading the word of Inclusion Day with our friends at Special Olympics of Delaware.
And the last great race, the Iditarod sled dog race, it is now underway. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it because I have some expertise on this one.
And it's a Monday, so we've got some fun, some games, possibly some jokes for our joke jar. All that fun and so much more is headed your way today on Coast Life.
Coast Life is sponsored by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
It's going to get nasty over here. We're going to fight.
The teams are almost full.
You are no match for these guns.
And the chairs almost turn.
Did you break the chair, Michael Bublé?
I didn't do anything.
The Voice, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
A couples killer. He's obsessed with his victims and absolutely fascinated with love.
Aren't you going to invite me in?
The Hunting Party, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
The 9th Annual Ocean City Film Festival is March 6th through the 9th. Enjoy 100 independent films and party with the stars. Help us welcome 2 local award-winning filmmakers, John Chester and Erica Messer. They'll be on stage at the OC Performing Arts Center commentating on their film, The Biggest Little Fawn. Tickets start at just $20. Make it a weekend and stay at the beach starting at only $59 per night. Get your passes at OCMDFilmFestival.com.
We're looking for our first house. We're growing a family. The Parker Group and our realtor, Jen, they were great. Helped us get our first home. That was a very smooth, easy process, especially for our first time. Family expanded a little bit more. We went right to the Parker Group because how easy it was the first time. And before we knew it, here we are in our next home and we love it.
Our experience with the Parker Group was seamless.
Our realtor and the Parker Group was almost like a family in a way. They were there for us when we needed them. That was a big thing.
100% we would go with the Parker Group again.
Limited space holding you back? Dive into your dreams with Miller Pools and Outdoor Living.
Our concrete pools are long-lasting and fully customizable to fit anywhere in your outdoor living space. Whether you're dreaming of an elegant design or something simple, we'll guide you through the process every step of the way. We prioritize your schedule and offer special financing options. We also specialize in pool decks, built-in pool bars, cabanas, outdoor kitchens, renovations, and upgrades.
Call Miller Pools and Outdoor Living for summer 2025 pool cleaning and service.
Well, Coast Life, we know that the world would be a better place if everybody felt included in it, but sometimes we have a little trouble remembering that, keeping that in mind, practicing that, and including those around us in whatever it is that we're doing at a given time. So to help us spread the word for Inclusion Day, we've got Nikki Mowbray joining us with Special Olympics, the Senior Director of Unified Champion Schools. Nikki, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So tell us a little bit about this day, what's making it so special, and what you guys are doing.
All right, so Special Olympics Delaware helps spearhead this effort. It's actually a nationwide and global effort to help spread the word of inclusion.
Yes.
And at Special Olympics, we work with individuals who have an intellectual disability, but specifically my position is in schools. I work with students who have an intellectual disability and who do not. So we work with athletes and unified partners, and this is another way so that they can help spread that word throughout their school, even if there are students who aren't athletes and partners in their school.
Yeah, so what are some of the ways that you guys are encouraging students to help spread that word, spread inclusion throughout schools? Because I'm excited to see the students get excited.
Yes, absolutely. So this is 17 years strong.
Nice.
And what we love so much is seeing each year's shirts. So we have a shirt that students are able to purchase at cost, and they are able to wear that shirt. Typically they wear it this Wednesday. The first Wednesday of March is World Spread the Word Day, and they wear their shirts on that day. They also sign a banner. So in their schools, they are able to sign a banner saying that they are taking the pledge to include others. And then most of our schools actually do quite a bit of Spirit Week things around it. So some that I love are they wear neon for highlight our differences.
Oh, fun.
They have buddy days. They have dressed like a twin and a triplet.
Oh, cute.
All different ways to try to purposefully include others. This also includes sitting next to someone you don't know at lunch, including them at recess for our younger grades. So they come up with all different things like that, including assemblies, morning announcements, things to bring inclusion to the forefront.
I think that's all a wonderful message to get people's week started with, But how do you see this campaign be so effective? Why is it so important to include everybody, not even just Special Olympics athletes, but that you really are teaching kids to be inclusive of everybody? How do you see that message translate from your work with the Special Olympics athletes to seeing this campaign in full effect?
Sure. Well, with Unified Champion Schools, it's a three-pronged approach of whole school engagement, which is what we're doing here with Spread the Word. Also with inclusive youth leadership, where students lead different things throughout their school with and without disabilities in that club. And then also our unified sports. And those we see in the DIAA sports. We see those in our bocce and soccer tournaments in schools. We see it all throughout where people get to be together. And it really starts with the students and it starts with the schools. And these teachers, I am just in awe of that for all the things they have going, they have time to help organize this and help get these out there. And the students love wearing them and we love seeing these in the community. I am jealous of the people who have years ago, there's a black one that I love, a purple one. And I love seeing them out in the community, years later. But it really, really starts with the students embracing it. And it's not just like you said with the athletes and with our unified partners, but throughout the school, this message really spreads. It really spreads, and we have some good data and research that shows that when people make this real effort for inclusion, that we have lower rates of bullying, we have more empathy in our students, and those are all things that really do transcend not just Special Olympics in our schools, but also the whole school environment.
So if there are folks or teachers or schools that still want to get involved, can they still do that?
They can. So we can absolutely, we don't require shirt sales in any way, so they can absolutely still get involved. And we also tell our schools, just because Wednesday, March 5th this year is Spread the Word Day, we have lots of schools that choose to do this a week later, a month later. They can do it whenever they want, and we can certainly help them do that.
Fantastic. Well, Nikki Mowbray, thank you so much for coming in and helping us spread the word and all about Inclusion Day with our friends at Special Olympics Delaware.
Thank you so much.
Having you, of course. But when we get back on Coast Life, we've got some more goodness to spread when we get back.
Tonight on Coast TV News at 6, new parking fees could hit and open businesses and event goers. How this could impact your wallet. Plus, Ocean City moves to phase out parking kiosks. How this could change your visit. Tonight on Coast TV News at 6.
Behind the scenes at the Oscars. The glitz, the glamour, the excitement. On Hollywood's biggest night. What you didn't see on TV. Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
I started Shell's Early Learning Centers with a vision
that all children, no matter their background, could have a place to build lasting friendships, eat good meals, learn, and play, building the foundation for a stronger future. At Shell's, we embrace an open door policy, offering a warm and welcoming environment where every family feels valued and heard. Enroll your child now in our summer camp and fall program at Shell's Early Learning Center in Milton, Harrington, or one of our other 2 Kent County locations. Limited spaces available.
Have you just inherited a home or property and are feeling overwhelmed? First of all, secure what's now become yours against weather, theft, and trespassers. Keep it maintained, or you could face costly repairs and fines. Keep up with the mortgage and taxes, or face foreclosure. And before you sell, if that's an option, be sure to contact a professional home buyer. Delmarva Dave is here to help. For more information about Delmarva Dave, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
What's up, Delmarva? David Akers here from Philly. I come to you as a homeowner representing Matt the Carpet Guy, universal title holder for 5-star reviews, undisputed carpet champ, unanimous LVP, MVP champ. And my pick for Carpet Guy of the Year goes to Matt the Carpet Guy.
Thanks, David, and thanks to our customers who we served over the last 20 years.
Stop by Matt the Carpet Guy for all your flooring needs. Go Matt!
Most people remodel their kitchens for 3 reasons: poor design, lack of storage, and outdated cabinets.
That sounds like a big job.
Not with Paul Davis. We offer 2 stress-free solutions. Reface your cabinets with 5 layers of hardwood, new doors and drawers in 5 days or less. Or replace them, improve your layout and home value.
Call now.
We'll bring the showroom to you and provide an exact price the same day.
Installed before summer. Save 20% on your kitchen project or pay nothing for 12 months.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Spark your senses at the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Food lovers, home chefs, and tea enthusiasts rejoice. Smell and sample your way through hundreds of exotic spices and teas from around the world. Our signature blends and rubs are hand-mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. Talk to our tea experts and learn the wellness benefits of drinking fresh, loose-leaf premium teas. Find a tasteful gift for that special someone or join us for an in-store cooking demo. Find your way to flavor at the Spice and Tea Exchange on the Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Sister locations in Annapolis, Maryland, and Old Town Alexandria, Virginia.
In just a couple of days on Thursday, DoMore24 is going to launch, and one of the nonprofits that's going to be a beneficiary of that big fundraising campaign is Pathways to Success. We've got a couple of representatives here today. We've got Sarah Gilmour and we've got Ayreonna Hudson. Let's start with you, Sarah. What is Pathways to Success? How is it kind of tied in with DoMore24?
Sure. Pathways to Success has been in existence for almost 19 years, and we help kids that are at risk for not graduating high school. We're at a 98% graduation rate, and 96% of our kids either go on to college or get certified in a trade, join the military, or find a full-time job. So DoMore24, nonprofits sign up for it, and our goal this year is $9,000 in 24 hours.
How are you involved with all of this?
It has been a big impact on my life, definitely when it comes to me like needing help on homework or just needing somebody to be there when I need to talk. Being a big support and being that backbone when you need something to fall back on. So I am a connection to DoMore24. I am now an intern at Pathways and now helping out with their marketing. So I've been doing marketing stuff for the social media, for the Facebook, going to different, press, and, just having fun with it. So I am thankful for Sarah and Miss Faye for giving me the opportunity to be here.
Well, I love not only seeing one of the students that's gone into the program, but is now deciding to still help out with it. That's incredible. What do the people at home need to know so that they can help you guys reach that $9,000 number?
What they can do is they can go to our DoMore24 page. You can just search more DoMore24 Delaware and search for Pathways, and you'll see us there. But these are very unique incentives to donate. So one is a free 2-night stay at the Hampton Inn in Rehoboth. Anytime on March 6th, if you donate between 10 p.m. and midnight, your name will be placed in a drawing. With the Sodell Concepts, if you donate $50 or more, you get a $25 gift card. And it's the first 100 donors, so you have to really...
Got to get in there early, folks. Don't be waiting around till 6 the next day. Do it right at 6 p.m.
Yeah, that's right.
So we've got a couple of the things that people can bid on, a couple of the ways to make money. I want to go back to the why, though, and I think you're the best vessel for this, Ayreonna.
Yeah.
Talk to the people at home. Tell them why this program matters and why they should consider helping out.
I feel like without Pathways for me, I wouldn't know where I want to be. I wouldn't know where my goals would be in life, what would inspire me. So them giving us the space, it means a lot. So helping donate would definitely help us with our after school programs that we have, or different stuff, or activities or trips that we like to go on. So it would definitely be helpful.
This money is going to go to support services for the kids that we serve, whether it be, purchasing food for them, paying their parents electricity or heat or rent if they can't afford it.
The kind of things that you need to have if you want to be successful in school. You can't be worrying about where your next meal is or if it's going to be warm at home. You need all those benefits for the brain to be doing the things it needs to do in those hard high school classes.
Absolutely.
Ladies, thank you so much for coming in today.
You.
We want everybody at home. Go donate, be a part of this. They want to get to that $9,000 number. I think that they can do it, but they can't do it without your help. Remember, DoMore24, it's going to help out a number of people, but especially Pathways to Success.
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Hi, I'm Tommy K. Morse.
And I'm Tom Morse. We are your local family-owned roofing contractor serving Sussex County, providing long-lasting, dependable roofs, roof repairs, storm damage restoration, insurance claims assistance, and complete roof replacements.
For more information, give us a call at 302-663-0042 or visit us on the web.
There's good.
There's better.
And then there's Morse.
Spring is finally here, and with it comes the perfect opportunity for a fresh start. Don't waste your weekends scrubbing and dusting when Heather's Homeworks can do it all for you. From baseboards to ceiling fans, we provide thorough top-to-bottom cleaning to make your home sparkle. Since 2003, Heather's Homeworks has been the trusted choice for a cleaner, fresher home along the shore. Call today to learn more about our services.
Rules don't apply when it comes to designing your home or business's interior. At Mood Design Studio, we break away from typical design norms to craft one-of-a-kind spaces that belong on the pages of a magazine. Choose from a bold selection of exclusive wallpaper designs and fabrics, plus a curated selection of furniture, making any room a showstopper. Need guidance? We'll assist you in planning your space's scope and budget for a streamlined, stress-free experience. For a complimentary consultation, visit Mood Design Studio in Lewis today.
Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach is Delaware's premier restaurant. Located in Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the coastal flavors of southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of ales and cocktails, Blue Coast is the perfect place for a night out or celebrate any occasion in our private library dining space. Blue Coast Rehoboth, open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner with plenty of free parking. See you soon.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by the Parker Group.
Well, maybe you are getting ready to sell your home and you've got that home inspection coming up, and there might be a couple of things around the house that you want to take care of before you even get to the home inspection, because they're going to tell you to do it anyway. But the expert that we have brought in today, Rachel Parker with the Parker Group. Always love to have you here on the Coast Life Couch, and you've got some tips and things that people should take a look at in their home before they get ready to even have that home inspection before they sell.
Absolutely, yeah. So we always say, like, there are fun things to get ready to sell, like your landscaping and decluttering and paint and the pretty stuff. But a lot of times the thing that really trips people up is these little inspection issues that it's just surprising that they would cause a problem, but they're easy things to take care of in advance. And so one that comes up all the time is chip paint. And so you wouldn't think like, oh, an inspector or an appraiser is going to really care about chip paint around my windows, but actually a lot of loan programs won't cover your house if you have chip paint or rotten wood around your window casings or the trim of your house. And so it's one of those things that it's very easy for, I say easy, it's an inexpensive fix. Sure. You have a little elbow grease, you can get out there, chip the paint off and repaint it. But you kind of hate to throw that in the midst of like contract negotiations when it's something so simple to take care of.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and I think you're right. It is an inexpensive fix that you can take care of before the home inspector gets. I didn't even know that there were loan programs that won't accept or won't work with you if something as simple as chip paint around your house is a problem.
Yeah, so that's like the kind of stuff that it's like, if you're going to be getting ready to sell, like take care of that kind of stuff now. Another one is loose hand railings or missing hand railings. And so there are a lot of loan programs that if you don't have a handrail for anything more than, I think it's just a couple steps, like on your front porch, your back porch, they're going to make you put up a temporary handrail anyway. So just make sure that like those sorts of things are to code, because a lot of times people like, hey, I built my back deck and like we put some steps in and I just did it myself, and now I need to like make sure that there's a handrail to it.
Yeah, now I know we also have a lot of older homes here along Delmarva that the code was different when the house was built, and now things have changed. Do you have to, when you're selling, bring things up to a modern code, or when people come to inspect the home, will they flag you for that?
It's a great question. So no, you don't have to meet like current building code, but there are just certain things that different loan programs won't allow, and a lot of these things are things that are considered either functional issues with the house or safety hazards, and so like a handrail kind of falls in that safety hazard.
Sure.
Another thing is things that could be tripping hazards. So if you have like really big cracks in your sidewalk where it's like very uneven, or even another one that trips people up sometimes is just missing pieces of flooring. So maybe you like are missing a transition between two rooms, things like that. You want to go ahead and get fixed in advance.
That makes sense.
So, you know, these are not like fun, glamorous things to do to your house. But anytime that you can take the uncertainty out of that under contract phase, we just always think that's good. Like, don't let the buyer be presented with a laundry list of 100 different things that need to be fixed when there are simple ones that you can just take care of in advance.
Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. And I think that's one thing that you guys are so great at, helping buyers and sellers meet in the middle. And, you know, everybody's prepared and there's no unexpected surprises or jump scares that come out and get you when you're like, oh, wait, this isn't what we talked about. So how do you guys with the Parker Group kind of help buyers and sellers meet in the middle there?
Absolutely. It's just all about expectation setting. And so on the sell side, we always say, like, when we go to that appointment and we're walking through the house with people, a lot of times people are saying like, hey, do you think I should repaint, blah, blah, blah. We also point these things out because you just don't want to have one more thing for a buyer to freak out about when they're already under contract. And then on the buy side, we always let people know, just so you know, even a new construction home, a home inspector will find things. And so I think if the expectation is that a home inspection will return 0 issues, then people can get themselves a little bit freaked out when there are things on the list. And so it's just really important for people to understand that it's normal to have things on the list, and there are things that we can do in advance to like just shorten that list and make it a little easier for everybody.
Yeah, I think that's a great, I don't want to say reality check, but sort of a little reality check that I think a lot of, there's a lot of misconceptions out there, I think, when it comes to buying, selling, dream home territory, what's actually in your budget, what's not in your budget. All of that, I think, where we all get a little grounded when it comes to buying or selling a home. So Rachel, these are some great tips. Is there anything else that people should kind of be on the lookout for if they are getting ready to sell?
I would just say if you have something where you're like, oh, is this going to come up on a home inspection? We're always happy to like talk through those things with people. So you can always call our office. It's just 302-217-6692, or just email hello@theparkergroup.com. Send us a picture of what you got and we'll let you know, is this a big deal? Is this not a big deal?
There you go. Simple and sweet. We love that. Well, Rachel Parker with the Parker Group, thank you so much for coming in again and just keeping us informed and up to date and keeping our expectations realistic when it comes to the world of real estate.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Of course, but we hope you're going to stick around for some more Coast Life. That's coming up next.
Hard workers need tough gear. Vernon Powell has the toughest and most comfortable workwear in the business. Work boots that work hard, like Timberland Pro, Carolina, and Red Wing, to Carhartt and Darn Tough socks. Only at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth.
Coastal Comfort knows you can't always plan when you'll need us. That's why Coastal Comfort technicians are dedicated experts. Early mornings to late nights, cold or hot weather, day in and day out, delivering quality service when you need them. Reliable, trustworthy, always here for you. Experience the Coastal Comfort difference. Call us or visit coastalcomfort.com to schedule your appointment today. Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Get ready for 4 days of fun at SpringFest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, over 200 unique artisan products, and an enhanced selection of food, beer, and wine. You won't want to miss this free event located at the Ocean City Inlet from April 24th to the 27th. SpringFest features 2 stages and more than 30 live performances and ticketed headliners like Strangelove, the Depeche Mode Experience, country music sensation Hunter Hayes, and the legendary Wailers featuring Junior Marvin, opened by Pacifier. Don't miss out. Get all the details at ococean.com/SpringFest.
Liberty Concrete and Enhancements. Delmarva's decorative concrete specialists. Transform your outdoor space with stamped concrete. Choose a design, color, and turn your outside into a conversation piece.
Working with Liberty Concrete was a very easy process. It's little to no maintenance at all. We love our outdoor space.
Create a beautiful space without the maintenance of pavers that's backed by our workmanship warranty. Call now for a free estimate and design your perfect outdoor space with Liberty Concrete and Enhancements.
25 years ago, we had a devastating fire that almost destroyed Preston Ford. But thanks to the bravery of our local emergency responders, our team's resilience, and our community support, we rebuilt and emerged even stronger. To honor the heroes who answered the call, we made a donation to all 25 local fire companies that responded. Thank you for being such an essential part of our story.
Because of Pam's rehab team, they have helped me meet my goals of taking a shower after 4 years. If Pam rehab team can help me meet my goals, I'm pretty sure they can help you get yours.
Navigating life after illness or injury is a challenging time filled with uncertainties. At Pam Health Rehabilitation Hospital, we provide high-quality inpatient and outpatient post-acute care that'll help you rebuild your life. It's all about gains. Gain your movement, gain your independence, gain your life back. Pam Health Rehabilitation Hospital, the highest level of care with 3 locations to better meet your needs.
Hard workers need tough gear. Vernon Powell has the toughest and most comfortable workwear in the business. Work boots that work hard, like Timberland Pro, Carolina, and Red Wing, to Carhartt and Darn Tough socks. Only at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth.
Here along the coast, we love it because we have great weather.
Yes.
You just really get to live an enjoyable, temperate kind of life.
Saturday was like the perfect little preview of what we have coming down the line. I felt like a whole new person after Saturday.
But all the way on the other end of the continent right now, in a place called Alaska, the last
Charlie's
frontier,
hometown.
my former home. It's a little colder. And this time of year, they do something called the Iditarod. It's the last great race. It's 1,000 miles, usually from Anchorage all the way up to Nome. Now, the race is going to be a little bit different this year. It's going to be structured different. We're going to get into that in a minute. But this weekend, they had the ceremonial start. And we're going to take a look at what that was like. Reporter Joe Allgood taking us there.
3, 2, 1.
Definitely a lot of barking. I can tell that they really want to run.
For some, their inaugural experience.
It's my first time doing this, and it's just a blast.
Others, not so much.
Since 2009, except for a couple years in between, it's been amazing. It's my favorite day of the whole year.
In this sled, race day brings a unique kind of excitement.
Visitors, residents, everybody loves this.
From longtime Alaskans. Does it make you proud to be Alaskan?
Absolutely. It's something to look forward to, especially when they ask you, are you from here?
To those just visiting.
We don't have anything like this where we're from, so this is super cool to see.
Leading up to that pivotal moment.
As soon as that musher releases the brake and they start going, it's silent. They are yapping and they are so excited to go they can't. They're jumping up and down. The minute they start going forward, their tongues hang out and the smile on their face, and that's what they're where they want to be. And that energy from that is just, it's wonderful to see.
So Leah, that's what it looks like right downtown Anchorage. They pull all that snow in, the sled dogs are racing. It's a great time. But I wanted to give you, Leah, a chance to ask any questions. Be the avatar for people at home who might want to know more about this race, because people the world over care about it.
I was going to say, sure. I mean, really the only thing I know about dog sled racing is from Balto, which isn't even the full true story anyway. So I guess kind of how did the Iditarod start? And you said you've been out there. I mean, I have to know what it's like to kind of see it in person, and especially when the teams start coming in.
So I've been out there. How it started, I mean, the race is an ode to that serum run that happened, that really did take diphtheria medicine to a village in need. And then in honor of that, they created this race. Now, back when they first started it, this used to take 20 plus days to finish. Now it only takes 8 or 9 days to finish, and it's because of a couple different things. The dogs themselves have now been specifically bred to be race dogs. And you'd be surprised. You might think they'd have these big huskies pulling the sled. It actually is usually kind of smaller husky dogs that are bred to be able to go a long way, stop for a short period of time, eat, recover, and then go again. It's almost like the marathon runners of dogs. Like it's like you have a bunch of guys that are built to win the New York City Marathon, all carrying, instead of the guy that's like maybe the 100-yard sprinter who's big and strong and buff.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense too, especially with some of the bigger dogs, like their joints can have issues. And so I think a smaller, a team of smaller, agile dogs makes a lot of sense. So what is it like to just kind of be out there? I mean, when you've covered it, you start the beginning, the end, the whole thing?
I've gone end to end 3 different times. And what we would do back when I used to cover it up there, it would be me, a photographer, and a pilot. And we'd be in a little 3-seater plane, and we'd be going checkpoint to checkpoint,
so cool.
landing on the snow, on skis, in these little villages along the way. Now, some of them are actual little towns, you know, maybe 1,000 people, 2,000 people, even a little bit bigger than that when you get to Nome. But some of them are just a couple hundred people. And in the year where they started in Fairbanks, the last time I covered it, it got really cold. Now, it always can get cold in Alaska.
You've ever...
It got down to 58 below zero when we were waiting for sled dog teams to come in. It got so cold that the LED screen on our camera froze solid, and that my photog goes, I've got a focus of about 10 feet. You got to stay in there because the screen's frozen. I don't know what's going on. I know we've got a 10-foot focus, and we had to just make it work like that. If you want to follow the race, you can go to Iditarod.com, and they actually have GPS trackers on every single one of the dog teams. So you can kind of like, say you and
pick a favorite.
Yeah, if you and your family kind of all wanted to draft a team and pick somebody that you think is going to win and then follow along for the race, it's really fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad that you shared this with us, because
Yeah.
I feel like this is, it's so cool, and I've never really experienced it or knew much about it.
Yeah, and maybe we'll check back in when we have a winner sometime next week. We appreciate, though, getting a chance to talk about it.
Yes, there you go. But if maybe winning for you does mean heading back to the gym, we've got one that you can check out in Easton when we get back.
Hey, are you the bad guy? Mercy, is that Courtney my biggest fan?
Oh my goodness, Courtney. As a nurse, I knew that I needed this done. Peninsula Bath really listened to us. Very, very professional, very friendly. The whole team made us feel like family. Thank you, Peninsula Bath, for everything that you did to make Courtney's life easy.
Thank you, Mother.
It warms our heart to help. Call us today at Peninsula Bath for all your bathroom renovation needs.
Signs of poor eyesight aren't always clear to us. At Wink Vision Center, we provide the best possible standard of care to discover the signs and improve your vision. Our eye exams are fast, easy, and comfortable to ensure you and your family can see clearly as soon as possible. Shop the finest selection of designer frames from Tiffany to Vera Wang, Maui Jim, and Urkers. Need an appointment? We can get you in as soon as the next day. The choice is clear. Wink Vision, Ocean City and Cambridge.
Every visit is an adventure at Browse About Books in Rehoboth Beach. Search our hand-picked book collection and find something in every genre. From bestsellers to some of our staff picks, you'll uncover a new adventure every time. After you've browsed our extensive book selection, explore our gift shop, where you'll find an exciting array of toys, gifts, Rehoboth-themed items, and home decor. Browse About Books on Rehoboth Avenue, a fun, friendly place to shop for books and so much more.
We believe that a great community health system reflects the community it serves. And like Sussex County itself, we've been on an exciting journey of growth and transformation, evolving from a trusted community hospital to the region's premier healthcare provider and Sussex County's most comprehensive health system. We're proud to be on this journey together, miles ahead, but by your side the entire way, because Sussex County is our specialty.
When disaster strikes, Super Stew stands ready to restore your home and peace of mind. From fire, flood, or storm damage, Stewart Builders Group is your trusted local restoration expert. We'll handle the cleanup with veteran-owned J-Dog junk removal. Then Stewart Builders Group, your one-stop contractor here on the shore, will rebuild your home as good as new. For restoration, renovations, or home maintenance, trust the family-owned team that cares. J-Dog junk removal and Stewart Builders Group. Restoring homes, restoring hope. When disaster strikes, Super Stew can help you.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Preston Automotive Group.
Well, Coast Life, maybe one of your New Year's resolutions was to get back in the gym, or maybe just to start going to the gym in the first place. Now, I know it's March now.
It's March now, but that is about the time, actually, that people who aren't going to keep up with that resolution start to fall off. If you want to make sure that doesn't happen to you, sometimes you need a little help.
That's right. And if you live in and around Easton, Maryland, well, there's a small private gym that might just be the key to your fitness success.
Residents around Easton who are serious about their fitness goals, no matter what they are, can meet them in luxury at Beau Monde Elite Fitness. Owner Josh Plugi walks us through the private gym experience.
Beau Monde Elite Fitness is a private
higher end facility where we focus on the members themselves. You're not just a number here. It's very much more intimate, and you get to know the community and all that. So that's kind of what we're doing here.
Not only is Beau Monde Fitness one of the cleanest gyms you'll see, with smaller numbers of members, it'll feel like your own personal gym.
Yeah, I mean, it's much easier to keep a smaller facility clean with less people in it. And then another great point is it's 1 o'clock and there's not a lot of people in here. So we're not fighting, nobody's fighting over equipment or, you know, tripping over each other or anything like that, which is really nice. When you're coming into the gym, a lot of people want to get in there and get done. And even just like getting lost in conversation sometimes can mess up a workout. So you don't have to worry about that here. It's almost like having your own private gym, just maintained by us.
Part of that maintenance includes partnerships with other local businesses and the many amenities your membership includes.
A partnership with Alternative Therapy, which is like an anti-aging type office in the area. They do a lot of things, and we work a lot of deals in with them. We have the only cold plunge in the area. We have an outdoor workout area. We have a Peloton treadmill, equipment that nobody else has, infrared sauna, free drinks, protein shakes, waters. Everyone gets a free personal training session every month. And on top of that, we have other training sessions. Myself, we have another trainer, Don. We both have a very vast knowledge of training and have been doing it for years.
Ready to become a member? Here's how memberships work.
Yeah, so we have a base membership that's the kind of the one size fits all, gets you the 24-hour access and the free personal training sessions and all that stuff. And then the other one would be our 9 to 3. That's kind of off hours, so your key fob would work from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. It's really just to keep numbers low in the space. Like we mentioned earlier, you're not going to be tripping over people or fighting for equipment, and we really want to keep it that way. So if we have people that can come during times when we've said, hey, look, there's not a lot of people here, we allow that to happen. So we have the normal membership, and then the 9 to 3 is actually half the price.
Josh also recommends getting a tour. They also have corporate member options.
We like to get people in here for tours. That's the biggest thing, because I mean, you guys can speak to it yourself. Like coming in here and walking the space and seeing it is where you really start to get the feel for what we bring to the table. In terms of corporate memberships, we kind of just rolled that out not too long ago. We're trying to help some of the small business owners and local different businesses in the area to encourage their employees to get in and get healthy, and we've discounted the price, and you still get all the benefits of everything. So we're really trying to make it a good thing for other businesses in the area as well. And that's very easy to sign up as well. You just reach out. It's all kind of the same process.
Payments are also straightforward and easy to make.
Yeah, so there are monthly payments, but the first year is a year contract, and then after that, it's just month to month. You know, cancel anytime.
If you're new in your fitness journey, a small private gym might be the perfect spot for you to begin.
I would encourage people to sign up with us, especially because, one, if you are nervous about being new, you're not going to have a lot of judging eyes. It's going to be just yourself. Also, on top of that, we have a lot of other amenities that I failed to mention. So we have free fitness consultations. We have supplement consultations with other businesses in town.
No matter what your fitness journey is or where you are in it, Josh and the team at Beau Monde Fitness will make sure your experience is elite.
Fitness is a spectrum. I mean, there's people that want to run marathons. There's people that want to lift thousands of pounds, and there's people all in between. So here with the fitness assessment, both myself and Don, we go through a very slow process. We get a feel for what you want to do, where you're at, what you have done, plenty of questions. It almost feels like a first date, being honest. We get to know the clients very well, and then that's how we really build things moving forward. If you have goals of, say, running a marathon or just, you know, simply shredding some pounds, that your fitness plan will be completely different from the next guy that might walk in and be like, hey, I want to be jacked or whatever it may be. We're not all doing the same program. We're not all, you know, the 100-pound dumbbells aren't for everybody. So you don't have to worry about that. It's very personalized.
Worried about not fitting in at a gym like Beau Monde Elite Fitness? Well, there's no type of one person who works out there.
Yeah, there's really no typical member here. We have members that have their, you know, come with their 16-year-old kids. I have a client myself that's a 75-year-old gentleman. So it's really all walks of life, from young to old, female, male. It's everybody and everything in between. So what we have built out is a space that fits all of those avenues, no matter where you are and what you might be looking for. It works here with us.
Now, Charlie, one of the things that I thought was kind of cool and interesting was that they were telling us that, there's no real typical client at Beau Monde
everybody's
Elite
a little
Fitness,
bit different.
But they do see a lot of women because it's such a secure gym. It's
Makes
well lit.
a big difference.
You get the key fob. No one is going to bother you. So if that has been one of your hang-ups about getting into the gym, getting back out there, you're like, I really don't want to talk to anybody while I'm working out, or, just a little bit
I don't
nervous
want
about
to
the
feel like
safety.
you're just being ogled or any of the things that the women have to deal with so
Any
much
of the
more
things.
at the gym than men do. It's insane.
Yes. So for the ladies out there, this could be a great fit for you. But again, it's not just for the ladies. Anybody that is willing to either start or continue or, maybe readdress their fitness journey, Beau Monde Elite Fitness in Easton might just be the perfect fit for you. But coming up on Coast Life, we know a good laugh or a good game is always the perfect fit for you. We're going to check out some of that on the way.
It's going to get nasty over here. We're going to fight.
The teams are almost full.
You are no match for these guns.
And the chairs almost turn.
Did you break the chair, Michael Bublé? I didn't do anything.
The Voice, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
A couples killer. He's obsessed with his victims. And absolutely fascinated with love.
Aren't you going to invite me in?
The Hunting Party, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Before I had my hearing loss treated at Mass Audiology, I had a hard time trying to participate in daily activities. Now I can hear.
If you're having trouble hearing, you should schedule a diagnostic hearing evaluation with an audiologist. If a hearing aid is necessary, the audiologist should prescribe a hearing aid and verify it using real ear measurements to ensure that it fits your needs. Call Mass Audiology and ask how Signia hearing aids can treat your hearing loss. To learn more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Clap if you love your shell house. Grace sold us our house in Marsh Island. It was just like instant, we're gonna be friends. We couldn't be happier. We instantly clicked from the second we saw our lot to having each other at our son's birthday parties. It's so comforting to have someone help you through something that can be super overwhelming. Shell is happiness and Shell's home. And Shell is friends. It's friends. I was gonna say that.
3 brands, 2 locations, 1 choice. Delaware Hot Tub Company, turning hot tub dreams into reality for over a decade.
Offering the most luxurious spas like hot springs and caldera.
Now, Platinum Spas too, starting under $10,000.
Ask us about free covers, free steps, free local delivery, and 0% financing too.
Save time, save money.
And upgrade your lifestyle with the first choice in the first state,
Delaware Hot Tub Company. Hot tubs, hotter prices. Delaware Hot Tub Company, Millsboro, and Lewis.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Kids Ketch.
Well, on Mondays, Coast Life, we usually do our joke jar, teaming up with our friends at Kids Ketch. But over the last year and a half or so, they've also brought in a ton of great games for us to play.
Which is an opportunity for Leah and I to be competitive for no good reason, and we're going to do it today.
Yes, because this is a game that Charlie has not had a chance to play with us yet. It's called Suspend, and it kind of works like Jenga. You're not building it, you're not taking the pieces out.
It's like Jenga with an erector set or something like it. It's got a similar vibe.
Yeah, it's almost like you're building the tower and trying not to knock it over.
There's balance involved. There's going to be yelling. It's going to be a good time.
Especially because we've decided to just jump right into an intermediate game. So we've built our tower here. Basically, if you're playing on a beginner level, you go from like the largest of your pieces here to the smallest of your pieces. And the goal is to kind of hang and suspend and maybe balance these, and you don't want to tip it over. And you can only use one hand at a time. That is also one of the rules.
Key rule.
So on intermediate, we roll this dice here, and whichever color it lands on, that's the piece that you have to hang.
All right, you go first.
Okay.
It's all you.
We're doing ladies first, I see. Orange.
That's a good one to go first, though. It is the long one. They say that's easiest. So where are we going?
Well, because there's orange and red, and they're kind of similar.
The cones and rods in my eyes say they're very similar.
So we're going to go right here. We've also decided to have the middle piece in play.
Okay, so that's in play too? All right, let's see.
Also
orange. Too went orange, and I'm going to get this other one in play here.
We're so creative here on Coast Life. Oh.
What is that?
It's off kilter. But let's go
black. Okay, so now we're all the way to the small one.
All right, let's go. Now, I'm not really a gaming strategist of any kind.
I can see that.
As you can tell.
All right.
I think my turn's over. It's your turn now.
Okay,
yeah, because you don't get to rehang
You
it.
don't get to rehang it, okay.
The other objective with this game is to have the least pieces, so you want to hang them and not have to take them back.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so I've gotten rid of my 2 longest pieces. Those are the easy ones to get rid of.
Green. Okay. How did Charlie do it?
One hand, strategy. And that is what you call balance.
Here we go.
All right, so we're moving along here. That's certainly one way to go. I don't know that that's what I would have done, but it worked. We're technically still good.
Okay.
But we are leaning in one direction for sure here.
The stressing. Oh, there's an orange piece. Oh, and there's a middle. I see exactly what you were talking about the whole time. Oh,
I think that's a win.
I think that's a win for
Team
Charlie. We got a total wipeout on my part here, but it's very fun.
A lot of fun. I think that if you and your family are playing a game, you could have a great time with this.
Oh, yes, yes.
And it goes pretty quick. You can kind of just cycle through. So if you have young kids that want to play and they get bored if it isn't moving, like, you're moving through this pretty fast.
Yes, it's by Melissa and Doug, and you can find it at Kids Ketch in Lewis. And I know any member of the team, not just Lori Smith, but anybody at Kids Ketch will be happy to help you find it and any other games that might be a good fit for your family, because this one's fun. It's very suspenseful, but we won't leave you in too much more suspense. Charlie's got to go down the stairs, get ready for Coast TV News at 5, but we do have a little bit more Coast Life to get to before that.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware is an award-winning waterfront restaurant serving fresh, local seafood. Catch 54 features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple coastal cuisine with house favorites including our signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, and our famous 54 burger. Catch 54 offers delicious, chef-inspired nightly specials, a raw bar, a Wine Spectator winning wine list and monthly wine dinners, and the best happy hour in town. Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Tired of your old tub? Imagine stepping into a brand new, modern walk-in shower designed for style, comfort, and safety. At Bath by Spicer Brothers, we make upgrading your bathroom easy. Our factory-certified team provides professional 5-star installation in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and done right guarantee, you get the best service at the best price. Right now, save 20% on your entire bathroom project with payments as low as $79 a month.
Call Bath by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
Why just dream of paradise when you can live in one? With a new in-ground pool from Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, you can turn your backyard into a personal oasis. We design and custom build every pool to fit your vision, whether it's vinyl, fiberglass, or concrete. From residential retreats to commercial wonders, we do it all. And with a transferable warranty, you can dive in with confidence. So why not make a splash and upgrade your backyard with Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford?
What could you do with your new Amish tradesman pole building?
A garage, workshop, pool house, office, in-law suite, or just a big old toy box. The Amish Tradesman provides free custom 3D design to reflect your vision, built with Amish quality. For nearly 20 years, our Amish crew continues to operate in Southern Delaware, where we live, work, and worship. Call us today to set up your free design consultation at 302-349-5550 or get inspired online at theamishtradesman.com.
Your smile is your first impression, so make it an unforgettable one. At Miles of Smiles Cosmetic of Salisbury, we specialize in creating beautiful smiles. Whether you're looking for a routine exam, cosmetic upgrade, or advanced dental care, we deliver the future of dentistry with a personal touch. We are transforming how oral care is delivered through advanced technology and personalized treatments. Call today and schedule your new smile consultation. Miles of Smiles Cosmetic of Salisbury. Beautiful smiles for a healthy lifestyle.
Joining forces for great health care, it's Your Dachshund in partnership with Tidal Health. Your Dachshund has much of what you'd go to the ER for, but when only the ER will do, Tidal Health is there for you. Your Dachshund opens 7 days a week with 6 convenient locations and late hours too. Book online for no more waiting room limbo. Fast care at reasonable prices. Your Dachshund in partnership with Tidal Health, accepting most insurance plans and Medicare. Named Best Urgent Care on the Shore. Feel better, faster at Your Dachshund.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us to get you through your Monday afternoon. I know after the gorgeous weekend that we had, it was hard to put up with some of those colder temperatures, but it's okay. We're getting through it together, but it's pretty much going to be a wrap here on Coast Life. Charlie is downstairs ready for Coast TV News at 5 to keep you informed on all the things going on. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you for Tuesday.